The system has been lying to you and quietly screwing you over for years without you even realizing it. You pay your credit card bills on time every single month. You never miss a single payment. You think you're doing everything right like a responsible adult. Yet your credit score still drops for no apparent reason. You check your score and you feel confused, frustrated, and angry. You're not crazy. You are not imagining things. The banks and the credit bureaus are playing a dirty hidden game with your financial reputation and your future opportunities. In this video, I am exposing one of the sneakiest, most unfair tricks they use against responsible people like you. It is called the secret statement date trap, and it destroys credit scores even when you pay in full every month. If you have ever felt like the entire credit system is completely rigged against hardworking people, stay with me until the very end. By the time this video is over, you will know exactly how the game really works, and you'll have the practical weapons to fight back and take full control of your credit score in 2026 and beyond. This is not just another credit score video. This is the raw truth most financial gurus are too scared to tell you because the banks do not want you to know it. Let us destroy this myth and take back your power right now. Meet Sarah. Sarah is a real person just like you. She is 34 years old, has a decent job, pays all her bills on time, and never carries a credit card balance past the due date. She follows every rule the so-called financial experts teach. She is responsible. She is careful. She thinks she is doing everything perfectly. Yet every few months her credit score mysteriously drops 20, 30, sometimes even 40 points with no explanation. She logs into her credit monitoring app, and she feels defeated. She asks herself what she is doing wrong. She wonders if she is bad with money, even though she pays everything on time. What Sarah does not know, and what millions of responsible people do not know, is that the banks and credit bureaus do not really care if you pay on time. They take a secret snapshot of your balances on one specific day each month. That day is called the statement date, and that hidden reporting day is almost never the same as your due date. If you happen to have a high balance on that particular snapshot day, the algorithms see high credit utilization and they punish your score hard, even if you pay the entire balance off a few days later before the due date. This is the dirty little secret that has been quietly costing people better interest rates, higher credit limits, and even job or apartment approvals for years. Today, I'm going to show you the powerful statement date hack that smart, informed people use to control exactly what the credit bureaus see every single month. We're going deep into utilization cliffs, the dangerous zero trap, the myth of perfection, credit cycling risks, and the exact timing strategy that can boost your score by dozens of points. This is real. This is the math. This is how the game is actually played in 2026. Let us start with the common belief that is silently destroying millions of credit scores right now. Most people, including Sarah, believe that if they pay their cards on time and keep their balances low, their credit score will stay strong and healthy. That belief is costing people thousands of dollars every year in higher interest rates, lost opportunities, and unnecessary stress. Credit utilization is 30% of your FICO score. It is one of the heaviest factors the bureaus look at. And here is the key point most people miss. The bureaus only look at the balance that exists on your statement closing date. They do not care what happens after that date until the next statement. Even if you pay in full before the due date, if that snapshot shows high utilization, your score gets hammered. Here is the brutal math you need to memorize in 2026. Credit utilization below 10% is considered ideal for the highest possible scores. Between 10 and 30%, you start to see damage. Anything over 30% hurts you noticeably. Over 50%, and you are in the danger zone where scores can drop dramatically. But here is the twist that shocks almost everyone the first time they hear it. Having zero utilization reported month after month can also hurt your score. Yes, showing zero debt can actually lower your score because the algorithms interpret it as not using credit at all, which makes you look less reliable to lenders. The real sweet spot that usually delivers the highest scores is staying consistently between 1% and 10% reported utilization on your cards. Now let me show you the real game changer that separates people who struggle with their credit from people who master it: timing and control. Every single credit card has two critical dates you absolutely must know and track. The statement date. This is the exact day the bank takes the snapshot and reports your balance to the credit bureaus. The due date. This is the day you must pay by to avoid late fees and penalties. The powerful statement date hack is surprisingly simple but extremely effective when done consistently. 3 to 5 days before your statement closing date, you pay your balance down low enough to reach ideal utilization, usually under 10%. Then, after the statement has closed and the snapshot has been sent, you can use the card normally again until the next cycle. This way, you are the one controlling exactly what the credit bureaus see every month instead of leaving it to chance. Sarah finally learned this strategy and implemented it across all her cards. Within just 2 billing cycles, her credit score jumped 45 points. She went from feeling confused and powerless to feeling in complete control. The mystery drops stopped. Her confidence came back. You can achieve the same results starting this very month. But I have to warn you about a hidden risk that trips up many people who try to game the system too aggressively: credit cycling. Credit cycling is when someone pays off their card multiple times during the same billing cycle to keep the reported balance artificially low. Banks and bureaus are very good at detecting this pattern. They can flag your account, lower your limits, or even close your cards without warning. The smart way is to be consistent and strategic, not greedy. Pay down before the statement date. Use the card after it closes, and repeat. That is the sustainable path that actually works long-term. Here is the complete step-by-step execution protocol you can start using immediately. Step 1. Take 15 minutes right now and log into every single credit card account you have. Find the exact statement closing date for each one. Write them down. Step 2. Put those statement dates into your calendar with reminders 3 to 5 days before each one. Step 3. 3 to 5 days before each statement date, check your current balance and pay it down to under 10% utilization. You can calculate this easily. Take your credit limit and multiply by 0.10. Step 4. Once the statement closes and the snapshot is sent, you are free to use the card normally again until the next cycle. Step 5. Repeat this process every single month on every card. Consistency is what creates the big score increases. Do this, and you will stop being at the mercy of the banks. You will become the one in control. The banks and credit bureaus do not want you to know this hack. They make more money when your score is lower because they can justify charging you higher interest rates and fees. They profit from your ignorance. Stop letting them control your financial reputation and your future. Take manual control starting today. If this video just opened your eyes and you're ready to fight back against the credit matrix, do this right now. Comment statement date hack below if you're going to implement this strategy this month. Like this video if you want more people to wake up and stop getting quietly screwed by the system. Subscribe to Liba versus the system and turn on notifications. We do not sugarcoat how the financial matrix really works. We expose the tricks, give you the real math, and show you practical ways to beat the system. In the next video, we are going even deeper. We will expose more hidden credit tricks banks are using in 2026, including how they use your payment timing against you and what the top 1% do differently with credit. You have been warned. The information is now in your hands. The question is, will you keep playing their game and getting punished, Or will you start playing by rules that actually favor you? This is Liba versus the